HeyParis here, and today I'm gonna sit down while I tell you this story because a bitch knees hurt me. I have absolutely no clue what the title of this video is about to be because this is just a whole mess of anxiety and awkwardness that has ever happened in my lifetime. So whatever the title of this video ends up being, just know I put a lot of thought into it because there's no title that goes with this story. All right, so this is what happened. First of all, I need to introduce all the people included in this story so y'all know their personalities and how they are, how they is, and all of that, okay? So first character is me. Y'all already know me. What's up? The second character is my cousin, okay? Okay, my cousin doesn't know I'm about to tell this story, and if he finds out, I might die. Let me explain why. I have an extremely overprotective cousin, okay? I'm not gonna say his name because, should I? No, I'm just not gonna say his name. He's just gonna be named my cousin in this video, okay? He's extremely overprotective. He treats me like I'm his sister, although I already have a brother. He doesn't like anyone talking to me. He's never liked any of my boyfriends. He is just like super overprotective of me. Like, I can't do anything around him. See me at the club dancing once, he stopped me immediately in front of the guy that I was feeling that night, pushed the guy, they almost fought just because I was dancing. Like, he's super overprotective of me, okay? But that's not even the story I'm telling you today, okay? I'm not even ever gonna tell that story. Ain't nothing about that. They just almost fought because I was dancing with a guy, that's it. But anyways, so that's my cousin. Super overprotective to the point where he will literally fight a man for me. Y'all, I told y'all about my goon cousins before. He's one of them. He's a goon, he's a street man, he's a road man, whatever country you're from, he's a gangster, okay? And he don't like nobody messing with me, but he likes Cameron though. There's one person that he likes, okay? But anyways, the next person, we're gonna call him Walmart, and you'll see why soon. Walmart is a nice guy. I think that's all I can really say about him. And the next guy, we're gonna call him Gucci, okay? Because he rich. He had a car when nobody else had a car back then. He rich. He's just caked. He's just floating in dollars, okay? So his name is Gucci. Anyways, so one day I went to my cousin's school because one of my friends went to his school. So I was there for her, I wasn't there for him, okay? And then boom, my cousin pops up out of nowhere and he with this fine nigga. Like, this nigga was mad cute. I was like, cousin, come introduce me to your friend. And right there he cut me off. He said, no, listen, Paris, you better get your ass somewhere out of here. But back then, okay, when I was around certain people, like the girl who I was friends with back then, whose school I went to my cousin's school as well, when I was around her, I was a different person. I was so like myself. I was like YouTube Paris. Like my regular self in a regular day, I'm like just quiet, like opposite of what I am on YouTube. But that friend literally brought the real Paris to life, in real life, in front of people who I'd normally be shy around. You feel what I'm saying? So even though my cousin was like, nah, don't go away, Paris, what's wrong with you? I don't want you talking to him, blah, blah, blah. I was like, call me. Hey. Like, I liked him. And I didn't know who he was. I just thought he was really cute. Also that day, I met this guy who we are calling Gucci, okay? Gucci wasn't that cute. Gucci wasn't that poppin'. He kind of looked like, let me think of a celebrity. He kind of looked like Bruno Mars, with a little hint of Fetty Wap, with a little bit of, let me see, there's one more, Pharrell. A little bit of Pharrell, and a little bit of, this is weird to say. I know it's a little weird to say, but a little bit of Ashanti, like all mixed together. Just try to picture that. He was a little, I don't know. He just wasn't my type. Let's just keep it at that. I don't think he's anybody's type, but he was super nice. He came up to me and he was like, yo, you real cute or whatever. I was like, you know, try my best. I try my best. And then my friend who went to that school was telling me like, oh, don't talk to him, like he's weird, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I ain't finna talk to nobody. I'm looking at Walmart. Walmart is looking real juicy and nice and delicious right now. He looking delectable and all that. But me and Gucci ended up giving each other our Facebooks and we added each other and all that, okay? I go home now, I accept Gucci, and didn't nobody want to tell me what Walmart's real name was. Not even my friend. My friend was like, if I tell you, your cousin's gonna kill me, and I don't want no beef with your cousin, okay? And that was my friend. Like, he was really about that life. Nobody wanted to mess with him, okay? So I added Gucci on Facebook, and I'm like, yeah, I add you, whatever. I ain't really trying to talk to you, whatever. I'm just being nice or whatever. I go on his friends list and I'm scrolling. And I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I can't find Walmart anywhere. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go on my cousin's Facebook and see who he is friends with. And obviously they look like they close friends or whatever. He gotta be on his Facebook. So I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and boop, there he is. Add his friend. Not even 3 minutes later, friend request accepted. I said, hallelujah! And back then it was one of those ones where it's like, okay, I like this guy. He just accepted my friend request. I need to take a new picture and upload a new profile picture to see if he gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? So I took a picture and I'm like, let me see if he gonna like it. It was a real cute little, you know, a little scandalous picture or whatever. And he was the first to like it. I was like, hey, we going somewhere. We didn't talk yet, but we going somewhere. Okay. Okay. I was like, I ain't gonna say hi first. I'm not gonna be the first to say hi because, you know, you my cousin's friend. I'm supposed to listen to my cousin. You supposed to listen to your friend. But he my cousin, so I ain't gonna say nothing first. I sent the friend request. You could talk to me first. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And maybe like 15 minutes go by and I kind of gave up. I'm like, hey, you're not gonna talk to me, so we just not gonna talk, whatever. But then he sends me a heart and I was like, boom, hey, what's up? We had a conversation and I was really feeling his vibe. Like, everything he was saying to me, I was like, yes, you saying the right things. Like, I'm finna get to know you because you cute and you got personality. You ain't no weirdo who ain't got nothing to say, nothing like that. Like, we really having a conversation right now. I was like, I like you. I like you though. So what's up? Gave him my phone number. Hello? Actually, no. This is my sexy pick up the phone voice. Hello? That make the niggas tingle. Make them tingle from their spine up. You just gotta hello? He ain't gonna never talk to no girl on the phone ever again other than you. Practice your sexy talk. And we were talking on the phone literally all night. Mind you, throughout these conversations, I'm telling him and he's telling me my cousin can't find out. If he find out we both dead, we can't let my cousin know. We can't let my cousin know. Maybe a week passes by and we were talking like throughout the whole week and I'm like, this my future husband. That's what I was thinking. But y'all already know Cameron is the future baby daddy. What's up, boo? But in that moment, I was like, no, I like this guy a lot. Like, I'm feeling him. I ain't never felt this way in a long time. Like, regardless of what happens between me and my cousin may never talk again, but this nigga about to be my nigga. That's all I was saying. And throughout that week that we were talking, Gucci was trying to talk to me here and there. Hey, beautiful, what's up? And I was like, hey, what's up? You know, just being nice because he was being nice to me at the school or whatever. So I was like, yeah, what's up? Hey, what's up? Just answering. You know, no, not really flirting. He flirting with me, but I ain't really flirting with him type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, it's a Saturday now and Walmart decides that he wants me to come over to his house. And I was like, you darn diddly, I'm there. And me being the stupid, young, dumb girl that I am, I was like, well, Gucci lives in that area too, and so does Walmart. I'm gonna just tell Gucci that I'm be in the area just because, like, just let him know, you know, kind of get his hopes up, but I ain't really finna try to see him or nothing like that. So, you know, I just told Gucci, I'm like, hey, what's up, Gucci? Just so you know, I'm gonna be in the area. If I see you, I see you. Have a nice day. My nose is running. Why? Why my nose running? And Gucci replied back and Gucci was like, oh, what are you coming down here for? I was like, oh, I'm gonna see my cousin. He's like, all right, if you need a ride home, let me know. I was like, perfecto, because you know what, bitch, don't like the bus or whatever. So if you finna drive me home after I'm at Walmart's house, not my cousin's house, at Walmart's house, then, you know, that's darn diddly dangly with me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bet. All right, so now we at Walmart's house, okay? Yeah, Walmart's house. And he gotta, should I tell this information? I don't want anyone to figure out who it is. I don't want anyone who knows me to figure out who it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't care. Okay, so get up into Walmart's house. He lived in a big, nice house or whatever. His room was in the basement. So I'm like, oh, cool. So you got your own little space, kind of, sort of. Not really, because it was kind of like a living room out there where people sit and watch TV and stuff. But there's a separate room where that's his room, whatever. I walk in, I'm like, oh, nice, lovely house, whatever. Walk into his room like, what is that? Don't ask me why I attract stanky niggas. I'm telling you, I was at the school beside him and everything. I didn't smell a stench. I didn't. But his room was smelling like socks and booty cheeks. I was like, no, sir, come on. And that's like my #1 turn off. If your breath stink, if your body stink, like I can deal with a little bit of BO, like your underarms is stinking a little bit. Like that's a little manly, a little sexy to me. If it's mixed around with the deodorant, it's a little sexy for me, you know, whatever. You know, I'm kind of weird for that, whatever. But if you smell like booty cheeks, like you just took a doo-doo and you didn't wipe your booty, that is a problem for me. I got an issue with that because that's real nasty. You're a grown-ass man. You should be smelling like booty crumbs. You should not be smelling like booty crumbs. So his room was smelling like booty crumbs. And I was like, you know, can we chill in the living room, like out here? Like literally, I couldn't deal with it. I told him straight up, I'm like, hey, can we just chill out here? I don't want to be in your room. Especially since I wasn't even finna do nothing with him. I was just trying to, you know, I was just trying to get to know you. I ain't trying to be up in your room anyways. So we sat out in the living room. And he getting mad close to me and he moving a little bit too fast for my likings. And I'm like, you turning me off in my head. I'm like, you really turning me off. He tried to lean in for a kiss. His breath was let me just sit up straight for this one. His mouth smelled like erectile dysfunction, like he just ate the booty like groceries and now he coming up in my face trying to kiss me. Like that was a breath. Like I'm pretty sure his tongue, he didn't have a tongue. He probably didn't have a tongue because I don't understand how a tongue could survive in such a heated stank atmosphere. I don't know. It was, listen, he came up close to me like this, like he ready to kiss me. Why the phone got a ring right now? Hold on. So he came up close to me like he finna kiss me. He was like, you know, you look really beautiful tonight. And I was like that's literally the face I had to give him. My breath is on the camera lens. I was just sitting there like, you know what? I gotta go. No ifs, ands, or buts. I feel like, and I was always like this growing up, I feel like if somebody turned me off to the point where I feel like I need to leave, I'ma leave. I am not gonna sit around and smell your stank booty breath for another minute. I'm going home. I don't care if I just got here. I gotta leave. I gotta bounce. Bye. So I just told him, I'm like, you know, you're kind of moving a little fast for me. And honestly, I told my cousin I want to talk to you. So I don't think that this is right. So I'm just gonna go. It was nice getting to know you though. You're a really nice guy. I'm just gonna leave, okay? He was freaking out. He was like, why? What did I do? Why are you acting like this? Is it something I said? Is it something I did? I'm like, you're just moving too fast. Like you're trying to kiss me and stuff. And like, I'm not really into that right now. Like I don't wanna kiss you. This is our first time chilling with each other. Like you're moving too fast. I mean, he was moving too fast, but that wasn't the reason why I was cutting. I wasn't about to tell him his breath was stanking. Like that's just rude. He was like, okay, I'm gonna tell your cousin about us. Like I really want to get to know you. You're like so perfect for me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm in my head like, I thought you was perfect for me too, but you obviously don't own a toothbrush, so I don't think this gonna work. So I'm telling him, don't tell my cousin. We'll figure it out. But I gotta leave right now. I just don't feel comfortable. I gotta leave. He was like, all right, cool. After I'm leaving his house, I'm texting Gucci like, hey Gucci, I'm ready to cut. And I just start walking up to the next bus stop, okay? So I'm walking up to the next bus stop, just minding my business, okay? Oh my gosh. Now, if you're from Toronto, you're gonna know exactly what area I'm talking about. But there's an area around the GTA. It's actually its own area, but people call it Toronto, the GTA, where buses run literally once every 2 hours, which is why I needed a ride in the first place, okay? And the next bus was coming in like a half an hour, something like that. I don't remember. I wasn't even going to take the bus anyways. Gucci was gonna pick me up. So I'm texting away Gucci. I'm like, yeah, I'm at the second bus stop in front of this gas station, blah, 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 blah. And as I'm texting him, Walmart's texting me. So I'm like, just ignoring Walmart. I'm like, you know, I don't, yes. Nah! You know what I'm saying? So Gucci's like, yeah, I'll be there in like 5 minutes. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting. 5 minutes passes by. It's probably like 20 minutes by now. And then I look down the street and I see Walmart in the same clothes he was wearing in his house. I see him walking up the hill, which is one bus stop away from his house. Because I walked, okay, there's a bus stop right in front of his house where I could have went to, but I was like, I don't want him to see me getting picked up by Gucci. So I walked up to the next bus stop, which is maybe like a 5-minute walk up. And I see him walking. I'm like, why is this guy walking to the bus stop for, like, what's good? So I'm reading his text messages and it's just a sorry letter, like, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable, like a paragraph saying sorry. So I'm like, what is he like? Is he coming for me? Like, what's really good? So I'm thinking he can't see me yet. So I just go straight to the gas station. I'm thinking he's going somewhere else. He tried to go straight to the gas station. He had a car, nothing like that. So I'm like, maybe he's walking somewhere. I don't know, okay? But it's been a while since I left his house, so you feel me? I go to the gas station and I'm just browsing around, looking around. It's a small ass gas station. So the clerk is looking at me like I'm trying to steal shit and stuff, and I ain't trying to steal nothing. I'm just trying to hide from somebody. You know, I'm not trying to take nothing. So I'm like asking the clerk little things because I don't want him to feel like I'm stealing. I'm like, yeah, is this Gatorade sugar free or not? Like dumb shit. I'm asking the clerk dumb shit. And literally like 3 minutes later, in comes Walmart. I'm like, I ducked right behind the Doritos. I was just crouching down like this, just pretending like I was looking at different types of Doritos, and I'm looking up, and then I hear the door. Why am I like this? And I hear the door for the gas station close, like the little bell close. So I'm like, okay, he gone, right? He gone. I get up, he left. I don't know what he bought, I don't know what he got, but I hope he picked up a pack of gum on his way out. That's all I know. And as soon as he leaves, Gucci shows up. I hop up in Gucci's whip. It's a whip, okay? He was whipping it. And when I say whipping it, he was driving a nice ass car, okay? And that's why I decided to call him Gucci, because he had paper, okay? I hop up in his car and he's like, I don't get a hug. You know how some men ask for hugs all the time? He was one of those guys. So he's like, I can't get a hug. I was like, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And then he goes in the back seat and hands me a bouquet of roses. And I'm like, but nigga, we ain't got nothing going on. I mean, it's a nice gesture, I guess, but this is more than a surprise to me, because I never flirted back with you to give you the idea that I liked you and none of that. So I'm sitting in the car confused and debating on if I should just take the bus and go home, because this ain't a good look. It's not. For me to be sitting up in this man's car and him thinking that I like him. Next thing you know, he tries to go in for a kiss and I gotta smack a nigga. So I was like, what are these for? Like in that same voice with these same eyebrows going in different directions. I said, what are these for? He gave me some corny line like, a beautiful woman needs to know that she's beautiful. Just tell me I'm cute. You ain't gotta buy me flowers, especially if you're not my man. I don't want no flowers from nobody who ain't my man. I'm sorry. So I'm just like, okay, so I did say thank you, but no, nigga. So we're driving and the whole time Gucci's just complimenting me. And he's asking me about my cousin, what he think my cousin would think about him driving me and blah, blah, blah. My cousin don't care, like, it's not that big of a deal. Everyone was scared of my cousin, but he's like, I'm like, it's no big deal, just drive me home, like, no problem. And then this nigga said, I gotta stop somewhere real quick. And I'm like, where you gotta stop? Where? He's like, it won't be long, you know, I just need to stop somewhere real quick. You could just stay in the car, like, it's not gonna be that long. Whatever. Mind I remind you, I didn't even say this yet. The car he was driving was a drop top, so the windshield's like this and there ain't no top. So the wind is just blowing in your hair. You look nice and luxurious and rich and shit. So I was feeling myself that day, yes I was. But when he said he had to stop, I was like, what you mean? Because your windows is down, the top is off. You better put that top on wherever you park, because I am not trying to be seen by nobody in this little ass area where everybody know everybody. Because if anybody see me with you, they go tell my cousin and it's gonna be a homicide. It's gonna be a homicide. So we pull up to this outdoor basketball courts. And I'm like, really, nigger? Really? He's like, I'll be 1 sec. He runs on the court and starts playing basketball. You said it would not take that long for you to do what you're about to do. How the hell did I end up in this situation where you told me it wouldn't be that long, and it's gonna be so fast. Don't worry, Paris. That's what you told me, right? But you go up in the court, go into the back of your car in the trunk, you take out a basketball, put on your basketball shorts, and now you're on the court with your boys playing basketball. This is gonna take a long time. What are you talking about? It was literally a basketball run, and I'm waiting in the car. I could have took the bus and been home. So now I'm mad because when he pulled up to the basketball court, I'm thinking, oh, he about to give somebody something. He go in the back, he has a basketball in his hand. I'm like, oh, he about to give someone his basketball. I see him putting on his shorts, and I'm like, what? And during this time, I'm shy. So although the top is off and everybody on the court can see me, I don't know nobody on the court right now, but they're looking at me, and he says something to them, and they're like, oh yeah. I feel like he might have said, yo, that's my girl, or I'm talking to her, or she said she want to watch you play basketball. Well, you know damn well I just want to go home. So I'm sitting there shy, and I want to be like, yo, Gucci, can we go home? Like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. But I'm shy, so I'm just silent, and I kind of slouch down a little bit in my chair so nobody can see me with my head down like this. Maybe I want to say 10 minutes later, because that's how long he's been playing basketball with me in the car. Maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. It's a while passes by, okay? Mind you as well, my phone is dead, so I have nothing to do but watch these people play basketball, and I'm not interested in seeing you guys play basketball. I'm not. I had no hat or nothing to cover my head there, Jesus. Like, I was just out in the open with the top down. Like, I was like, what is this for? What did I do to deserve this? So maybe 10 minutes go by, and he runs back, Gucci runs back to the car, and he's grabbing something. I don't even know what he grabbed. Probably a drink or something, I don't know. But when he came in, I'm like, hey, I actually really need to go, so if you can't bring me within the next 5 minutes, I'm just gonna catch the bus, because I gotta go, like, I have somewhere to be. He's like, this is the last game, we're almost done, it'll be less than 5 minutes, I promise. So I'm like, oh my gosh, all right, fine. And as soon as he grabs whatever he was grabbing and goes back on the court, our car pulls up beside me, okay? And I look like this, and I'm like, oh no, that can't be my cousin's car. Turn towards the the driver's side, I'm like, that can't be my cousin's car. It's not my cousin's car. You know, a lot of people have that color car. It's not my cousin's car. It can't be. I look over. I see my cousin come out the driver's side, and I see Walmart come out the passenger side, y'all. Mind you, I am sitting down in a drop-top Beamer right now, okay, with a garment of flowers in my hands after I just left that nigga's house. What this look like to y'all? I look like a hoe. I was like, this is possibly the worst situation that could ever happen in these circumstances. Why? So my cousin goes out his car, and he's like, Paris? And I'm like, hi. He's like, yo, whose car is this? Yo, whose car is this? Toronto man, okay? Talk to every man on the court. Yo, whose car is this? Whose car is this? Gucci. Gucci. Yeah, I'm just gonna get Sarah on the side. Gucci knew my cousin, but they weren't close friends like that. But he knew what my cousin was about. He knew my cousin's life, okay? So he came up to the car, and he's like, yo, I'm just bringing her home from your house, yo, my bad, I just have to stop playing a little bit of ball, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, I told Gucci that my cousin couldn't drop me off because he had to work, which is why Gucci felt comfortable with dropping me off, because he was like, your cousin ain't gonna see me because he's at work, and that's why he couldn't drop you off. You feel what I'm saying? Walmart, on the other hand, is staring at me with like sad puppy eyes as if I broke his heart or something, and I'm just like, this is a mess in my head. I'm looking at my cousin looking at Gucci looking at me, I'm looking at Walmart, now Walmart looking at me, now Walmart looking at Gucci looking at Walmart looking at my cousin looking at Gucci looking at me. I'm like, what's going on? Get me out of this situation, please. I picture myself like, let me get out of this dream, because this is the worst thing ever. Gucci's like, yo, my bad, yo, she told me she needed a ride home from your house, yo, it's not that big of a deal, yo, we're not doing nothing. My cousin's like, my house? She was not at my house, what are you talking about? Yo, Paris, whose house were you at? I'm looking at Walmart like, yo, my cousin scares me. Like, So imagine what those guys were feeling. He's really about that life. Oh my gosh, that was so awkward. So he's like, yo, Paris, whose house are you at? I'm like, I knocked on your door and nobody answered. I was like about to cry. Like, I cry for everything, okay? So I was about to cry. I'm like, I knocked on your house and nobody answered. And he's like, what are you talking about, yo? I was outside the whole time. I was mowing the lawn outside. Nobody came to the door. You never came to my door, so tell me whose house you were at. So I lied again, and I said I was at my friend's house who went to their school that they know I'm friends with, the girl. He has her number. Ring, calls her up. She don't answer. I'm like, good job, good job. And I didn't have my phone. My phone was dead, so I wasn't able to text her and be like, yo, listen, girl, if anybody called you, tell you I was at your house, say I was at your house, okay? So since she didn't answer, I assumed my cousin assumed I was telling the truth. But he was like, so why are you telling mans you're at my house? You were never at my house. I was like, no, I actually came to your house and I knocked on the door and no one was there. This was earlier though. I went to my friend's house, the girl's house, later on in the day when you didn't answer. And he's like, I don't know how that can be. I was outside the whole time. I'm like, I'm telling you the truth, honestly. I was not. Anyways, my cousin tells Walmart to go on the court and he says he gonna drop, my cousin said he gonna drop me home and he'll come back and play ball with them or whatever. So my cousin's like, yo, get out the car and come in my car. I was like, okay, yes, sir. Sit down in the car with the flowers in my hand. As we driving, he's like, yo, who gave you those flowers? And I'm like, Gucci did. U-turn. I'm like, no, please don't. I'm crying at this, like literally little tears, crying at this point. I'm like, please don't go back, please don't go back. He made a U-turn in the middle of the street to go and fight the man. I'm like, please, I'm begging you, please don't. I'm like, I told him to get it because my mom's friend's birthday's today. She needed flowers. Please don't go back, please don't go back. The nigga did not listen to me. We went right back to the basketball courts. But Gucci was gone. So I was like, I don't have to witness nobody getting their ass beat. So I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, my cousin drops me home. And that's the end of that. But my friend who went to their school said my cousin and Gucci got into a fight. And it was because Gucci gave me flowers. So after that, nobody from that school wanted to talk to me. So I couldn't even have male friends at that school or nothing there, Jesus. I only had female friends. And nobody wanted to mess with me because they didn't want my cousin to be dead. Anyways, Walmart texted me that night and he was like, what were you doing in that guy's car? Blah, blah, blah. Like, asked me bare questions like he was my man and I wasn't feeling that. So I was like, honestly, I'm gonna unfriend you because you're acting like we're together and we're not. And I don't like people treating me like that. I was literally just trying to get him out of my life if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And I was like, so I'm unfriending you. I don't want to talk to you again. Leave me alone, please. And if you try to contact me again, I'm gonna tell my cousin that I was actually at your house. So just don't talk to me again, please. Have a nice day. I was a bitch back then. I was a total bitch. Definitely. I'll agree with y'all. After they fought, Gucci unfriended me. So there's that. Then I had to be very selective of the type of guys that I talked to and make sure that they didn't know my cousin. And again, I don't know what I'm going to name this story. Like, what is it? What am I gonna name this? Storytime, my cousin almost fought a nigga because he bought me flowers when I lied and said I was at his friend's house when he wasn't supposed to talk to me. And like, what is this supposed to be named? I don't know. Anyways, y'all, let me know if anything like this has ever happened to you. Leave a comment down below. Tell me your story. I love reading your stories. Follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, all that jazz in the description box down below for your convenience. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Love you guys so much. Don't gotta tell you twice, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, guys.